They say the deeper you go, the stranger life becomes. Down where sunlight can never reach, in the endless black of the abyssal plains, there exists a creature so alien, so otherworldly, that many marine biologists once believed it was just a myth whispered among deep-sea explorers, the black ribbon worm. Unlike the colorful, graceful life we imagine when we think of the ocean, this being moves like a shadow-given form, a streak of darkness that slips silently across the seafloor as if it were part of the night itself. It doesn't swim in the way fish do. It glides, almost dances, with hypnotic waves that make it seem alive and dead all at once. The black ribbon worm can stretch up to 2 meters long, but its body is no thicker than a finger. It has no eyes, no bones, and no scales. Only a smooth, flat surface that gleams faintly under bioluminescent light from nearby organisms. In total darkness, however, it becomes invisible, merging with the shadows until it's nothing more than a whisper of motion. The edges of its body shimmer faintly with violet-blue light, an eerie bioluminescent glow that scientists believe serves both as camouflage and as a lure for unsuspecting prey. When it moves, it looks like a slit in the ocean itself, a crack in reality, twisting and undulating in slow, deliberate rhythm. This creature doesn't hunt like a predator you'd recognize. It doesn't chase or bite. Instead, the black ribbon worm waits. It can sense movement through the faintest vibration, the pulse of a shrimp's heartbeat, the flutter of a small crustacean trying to hide under sand. And when it strikes, it's with horrifying efficiency. From a slit near its head, it ejects a long muscular tube called a proboscis that can stretch several times the worm's own body length. This appendage whips through the water like a living whip, wrapping around its prey in an instant. Then, with a single motion, it drags the victim in and begins to dissolve it using enzymes, consuming it slowly, silently, as if erasing it from existence. To witness it feeding is to watch nature's darker beauty at work, efficient, cold, and mesmerizing. Scientists who have observed it through deep-sea submersibles describe the scene as both terrifying and hypnotic. One marine biologist said, "It's like watching a shadow hunt light." Another claimed the worm's bioluminescent glow flickers in patterns, almost like signals, hinting that it might communicate with others of its kind. If that's true, then somewhere in the vast, unexplored trenches of the ocean, colonies of black ribbon worms may be moving together in silent harmony, weaving through the dark like ghostly ribbons in a current no human will ever feel. What makes this creature even more fascinating is how it survives under conditions that would crush nearly every form of life. At depths beyond 5,000 meters, pressure is over 500 times stronger than on the surface. Temperatures hover just above freezing, yet the black ribbon worm thrives. Its body doesn't resist pressure, it yields to it. Made mostly of flexible tissue and a gelatinous structure, it has no air pockets or bones that could collapse. Instead, it is adapted perfectly to its world, soft, pliant, and unbreakable through its own fragility. In a strange way, the black ribbon worm reflects the essence of the deep sea itself, silent, deadly, and infinite. Every movement it makes is like a slow, haunting dance, reminding us that life doesn't just survive in darkness. It evolves there, shaping itself into forms we can barely imagine. Some deep-sea divers and submersible operators have even reported seeing several of them drifting together, their bioluminescent outlines glowing faintly in synchronized rhythm, as if performing some ancient ritual. Others say that when lights from submersibles hit them, they curl into themselves and vanish into the blackness, leaving behind only the echo of movement in the water. No one knows how many of these creatures exist, or how long they live. Some speculate they could be among the oldest continuous species on the planet, descendants of primordial worms that first crawled across the ocean floor hundreds of millions of years ago. If true, then the black ribbon worm isn't just a creature, it's a living memory of Earth's earliest life. And yet, perhaps what's most haunting is this thought. Down there in the silence and crushing dark, we are not alone. The black ribbon worm glides unseen, its thin body slipping through the abyss like a living ribbon of shadow. A reminder that even in the most hostile corners of our planet, life finds a way to be both beautiful and terrifying. So the next time you look out at the ocean and wonder what's really down there, remember this: some mysteries are better left beneath the waves, because in the dark, the black ribbon worm is still waiting. And it's been watching for far longer than we've been searching.